あ。よいしょ。さて、今日もコントロールやりますかねと。よいしょ。まあ多分今日もすだれハゲの使いっ走りになりかねないけど。こらずっと。うん。うん。よし、じゃあやるか。さてと、次はなんだ？フラミンゴ、マネキン、ゴムのアヒルか。どっから行った方がいいのかな。うーんとりあえず閉ざされた玄関への通路を行ってみるか。うん。うん。これか。方向的にはこっちか。ああ、こっちか。違うのか。 ごいな。もういない。もういないか。あ、これか、フラミンゴって。遠ざかった。
That's got to be an altered item.
まだギミックか。また仕掛けを解かないとダメって感じか。ダメか。これでやってんのか。アストラルプレイ。
This thing again.
あ、じゃあこれはボスか。お前か。いや、場所が狭すぎてきついな。で、またこっちからか。
That's got to be an altered item. This thing again. We got into another altered item. What does this thing want? Is it fighting its enemy?
マジか。あともうちょいだったんだけどな。
That's got to be an altered item. This thing again. We got into another altered item. What does this thing want? Is it fighting the whole?
嘘。なんで今押したの？くそー。
Got to be an altered item. This thing again. To another altered item. What does this thing want? Is it fighting the game?
最後は強引に倒せばよかったんだな。
I never did like flamingos. Too pink.
ピンク。これで回収したってことか。またかよ。ーっと、次は保護用研究のとこか。ゴムのアヒルか。ゴムのアヒル。これかな。なんかこれっぽいな。でも開かないけど。仕留めたのか。それともこいつじゃないのか。こいつの他にいるってことか。 ゴムのアヒル。こっちじゃないか。じゃあやっぱさっきのアヒルなのかな。ゴムのアヒルってこいつしかいないよな。
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner. No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14. No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
Mm. やばいやばい。俺が死にかける。 ゴムのアヒルってこいつしかいないよな。あ、待ってよ。後ろになんか通路があるな。あそこから行くのかな。こっちからは行けない。こっちから行って、どっかに抜け道があるのか。あ、やっぱここか。ここかな。なんか抜け道とかあんのかな。あ、これか。はは、抜け道があるのか。こっちは別になんもないか。あ、アヒル、アヒルの鳴き声がするな。クワクワ。ああ、なるほど。あ、
Disappearing ducks.
消えた。
Great.
クワクワ。あ、いた。今度はどこだ。あっちか。消えた。怖怖。あっちか。攻撃が効くわけでもないか。あ、ダメか。 普通に捕まえたらよかったのか。
Finally, no more quacking.
怖い怖い。よし、あとはマネキンか。収容って書いてあったな。こっちから行くか。人が多いな。 こっちかな。
August 4th, 1964. We discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected alternate world event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way.
とあれどうやっていくんだこれは。今はいけないってことかこれ。電話か。 よいしょっと。さてと。結局このレベル6を、レベル6の許可証をもらわないと。多分最後の、マネキン。マネキンは、浄化できないってことかな。ここを通らないとできないよな。ここ以外に道はないもんな。この地図を見る限り。じゃあメインの方進めるか。メインミッションはじゃあメインの方行くか。とりあえず弟のこと進めるか。
Oh my god, does she have to write everything? Fucking Marshall, CIA
これなんだ。
shit, god.
レコードを再生する。ジュークボックストーン君。
Lots of interesting data off that subject the Rangers brought in.
I heard that he voluntarily entered captivity.
アリッシャどこだ。
She doesn't know what she's talking about.
あそこにいるのか。
I found this token. Any idea what it does?
Ah, that is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places, like bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the formation.
The formation. That sounds ominous.
Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, it's just a pile of rocks built by God knows who.
Iwayama.
But, well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the quarry. Well, no one's ever been able to map a physical route to the formation from maintenance.
So it's in the quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the formation now. Checkups, Salvador calls them. This year's team went in the day the hiss arrived. Come to think of it, the song should have brought back hours ago.
I can go in and take a look.
I'd appreciate that. The jukebox is kept just past the security booth over there. Just put in the token and enjoy the ride.
What do you think of Marshall?
Marshall? Marshall's a fucking badass. Rangers could not ask for a better leader. She's a little, intense, but given the stuff she's seen, I'm not surprised. She does have a bad habit of disappearing, though.
Where does she go?
Last time she vanished, I did some digging into the security logs. I found camera footage of her entering the quarry.
採石場に行ったのか、マーシャル。
She was down there alone for days. Now, typically that's not allowed, but Marshall is kind of above the rules.
I wonder what she finds so interesting in the quarry.
How does the Bureau handle thresholds?
Handle might be a bit of an optimistic way to put it. Marshall sends her rangers in to map them, check growth rates, locate epicenters, take samples, measure stuff, basically.
Sounds like he's done his homework.
Now, down in maintenance, thresholds are used just like any other tool. Lab coats mine black rock from one, maintenance siphons water from another. We use it for pretty much everything, except drinking.
Why don't you drink it?
Do I even want to know?
Yeah, a lot of time we find these little chunks in it. It's pretty gross.
I didn't want to know.
You're security, right? Do you work with Rangers?
Not often. Rangers are specially trained in threshold reconnaissance and ground zero AWE response. Security is more interested in the dangers inside the Bureau.
They must see some weird stuff out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, every week they are tackling things that were previously unknown to the human experience. Most Rangers, they retire due to cognitive collapse. I looked up the medical definition. Not fun.
What do you know about Dr. Darling?
About as much as anybody, I guess. Head of research, loves to hear himself talk. All of those science types absolutely do. He's been acting a little bit psycho recently. Although HR told me not to use that word, so...
Everyone thinks finding Darling will lead us to the answers. But if he's completely lost it, then what help could he be?
What's the deal with BlackRock?
Oh, fuck. Don't get me started on BlackRock. You know, ever since research found out that it blocks paranatural stuff, they have just been parading dangerous materials in and out of the fucking quarry. Fucking lab coats, man. Love making my job harder.
Sounds like there's some tension between departments.
Still, at least the quarry's got a good view of the night sky. You know, me and Salvador used to have after-work beers down there.
なるほどね。
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know. I don't think I ever told you this, but I was actually on the path to being a ranger once. Did the whole boot camp thing. Even got rookie status. Anyway, not the point. My old ranger squad was a great bunch. There was 6 plus me. Remus, Hazard, Cho, Guy, Heptonstall, and Thompson. They were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday. We had beers and wings planned. Problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed out the HRAs.
Then they had nothing protecting them from the hiss.
You see, they prepped for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck, and I really don't want guys to get them. Could you find them for me? The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye out for them, Arish.
And I won't let them stay hiss.
給油か。腐敗。もう死んでるってことか。
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
仕事が多いな。
Stop by anytime.
Lots of errors on this phone.
Hello?
Why haven't we dissected that freak mutation we locked up? We can learn so much from its physiology.
He's a valuable resource alive, and Pope forbade any physical harm. Of course, if you disagree, you could always just tell
めちゃめちゃぐったりしとるな。
Sure, we can find a more constructive use of our time.
ああ、ジュークボックスストック。これがなんだって言うんだ。
Welcome back. Don't get sloppy out there.
Did you hear that the Hiss prisoner they captured is the director's brother?
Brother? And she brought him here? She's gonna get us all killed.
What if she's working with the Hiss? Isn't it strange she showed up just when they did?
めちゃめちゃ疑われてんな。
How are you? Hey, I put extra security on your brother. No offense, but that dude is the scariest motherfucker I have ever laid eyes on. Like I said, though, no offense.
I have to go.
You're not the only. Stay sharp, Faith.
Mm, じゃあとりあえず話を聞くか。さて久しぶりに会うな。
The resonance emitted from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant of the Hiss signal I could arrange. But how did Darling create it?
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late?
How is he? I need to know.
He's clearly been affected by the Hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him.
My brother? Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful. Hi, Jesse.
I should be going. Enjoy.
Bring me back anything good?
I should be going. Enjoy your data.
Oh.
– なんかミッションがどんどん多くなってんな。
Before she left, guess I'll just keep managing inventory.
Need something? I'll be seeing you.
んジュークボックスはどこにあるんだ
Apparently the director restored HRA production. They're already getting other survivors out of safe rooms.
Great. Maybe I can get back to my office soon. I miss having a door to close on.
I think you're gonna have to...
Just when I thought things were stabilizing, Marshall abandons us.
She should have taken us
I need some action, goddammit.
お、ここにいたのか。確かどっかでジュークボックス見たんだよな。どこだっけ。
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April. Case number
ああ、ここだ。思い出した。報酬が手に入る難しい調査。難しいですね。 むずっ。サンプルで よい。 もう時間がないな。
Squad Captain Lopez, reporting on expedition. Squad Captain Lopez, reporting on expedition 17B. At the formation now, visually, no distinction from the previous visit. The link detectors are still standing. One arch has a light flashing, so we're gonna give the area once over. Then we'll head back. Lopez out. Mission 17B. At the formation now, visually, no distinction from the previous visit. The link detectors are still standing. One arch has a light flashing. The area
失敗か。まあやめとくか。
Lots of errors on this floor.
That Pope woman was so talented, she would have found a solution to all this by now.
What do you know about this Arish guy?
I heard some rangers saying you saved them in maintenance. They were attacked by a new and Arish got them out.
All right, but still, you're inside the Rangers? I don't know if I like taking orders from a mall cop. Did you see that hiss they marched through here? Why'd
too much.
じゃあ会ってくるか。
You are a worm through time. The thunder's home distorts you.
なんか喋っとる。
Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been a new you. You want this to be true. We standing on you while you dream.
どうなってんだこれ。
Hear our words, but you forget. Through time, the thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, inverted is made right. Leave your inside by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You are a worm through time.
Shit.
The thunder's home distorts you.
That's Dylan.
White pearls,
Can
but
you hear
yellow
me?
and red in the eye.
Oh, come on, Dylan. I'm here. I found you.
The surface into the wet. You've always been a new you. You want this to be true.
Do you know who I am? Oh, you know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign. Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6.
P6.
But I'm better now. The hiss made me better. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please. Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You came in through the hole in you. We let you in. You've always been here. The only truth. A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Stop it!
Orange peel.
Shit. Shit. He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small, in Ordinary, in the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years. After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The egg cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home. The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny. I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet. You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
Your regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jesse. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector.
I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for this lie projector. You can help me. We can end this.
You are a worm through time. You are a worm through time. The thunder's home distorts you.
レベル6か。
Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror.
I don't know what else I'm hoping to find here.
Dylan. Can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Off to a good start.
Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary, before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
Sure. What the hell was that? Is he trying to mess with me?
You are a worm through time. The thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, the inverted is made right.
Maybe Dylan's still in there. Maybe there's a way to reach him.
I'd like to talk to my brother, please. Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
This again?
I was going to be the new director of this place. I helped you get a job here so that we could be together. You were an office assistant. You'd make coffee and deliver the mail, and there was always plenty of work to do. And it stayed that way, forever and ever. It was nice. Really nice.
That's debatable.
But here's the strange thing. The dream shifted, and none of it was real anymore. It was a game. We were in a game, and it was a fucking boring game. But you couldn't stop playing. And then it shifted again. Or maybe it was another dream already. Or maybe I'm just confusing them. But in this other dream, it was more like a musical. This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary town. It's the ordinary story. She worked an ordinary job in an ordinary office and something. And that's all I can remember of that dream.
Maybe that's for the best.
You are a worm through time. The thunder's home distorts you. Happiness.
Maybe I can learn more about the hiss from him.
Can we talk?
I just had an interesting dream.
Shit.
That's fascinating, but let's talk about the hiss for a change, yeah?
This dream was about the hiss.
Best I'm gonna get.
In my dream, the hiss had broken free of this prison, this house. I'd set it free. And the president himself was there to welcome us. He was the first one to take the hiss in. Spread the word. At first, many people thought it was horrifying, that he was horrifying. But also, many people who heard his words wanted to welcome the hiss in. And slowly, more and more of them came around until the whole world was brought together by the hiss. It was wonderful.
Okay, thanks for sharing that.
For the record, that will never happen. Not as long as I'm alive.
The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness.
Maybe I'm just here to punish myself.
Any new dreams you'd like to share, Dylan?
I'm glad you asked, sister. This dream, like all dreams now, felt very real. Like reality. And reality now feels like a dream. Maybe it's all a dream. Maybe it's all real.
Dream where my brother endlessly tells me about his dreams.
I was in a dark place, and there was a dark man there. His name was Mr. Door.
Mr. Door?
And he told me that there are many worlds, side by side.
ここでミスタードアの名前が出てくるのか。
Some inside of others. In one world, there was a writer who wrote a story about a cop.
警官
In
アラン・ウ
another
ェッカー
world, the cop was real. Door said he himself was in all of them at the same time, endlessly shifting between them. I asked him how I could reach these worlds. I wanted to bring the hiss there. But he didn't want to help me. He didn't like the idea. What did he know?
I'm not wild about the idea myself.
いやー、ここでミスタードアの話が出てくるのか。
Here we go again. Once more with feeling.
Let me guess. You want to tell me about your dream?
Yes, yes. In fact, I'm having a dream right now.
Oh. That's new.
In this dream, I'm standing in the corner watching Jesse and Dylan talk about this very dream. This very dream! He said just now! And repeated it again now! I'm standing there and watching, and that's all I can do. It's as if I'm trapped there. And that's all I have to say about that dream.
Okay, Dylan. That's good.
Is he still in there? Or is this the hiss playing mind games? I don't know.
ああ、これ以上は話せないか。いやー、しかし、収穫はあったな。レベル6の許可証は手に入れたし、ミスタードアの話が出てくるとは思わなかったな。アラン・ウェイク2の最重要人物の一人だからな。さて、これからどうするか。ミッションが多いな。まあこれがメインのルートだよな。てな感じで今回はここまでにするか。
Find anything interesting?
あ、最後に話聞くか。
How are you doing, Jesse? It can't be easy seeing Dylan like this.
I'm fine. What can you tell me? Is he still human?
Or is he his?
I've taken numerous tissue samples and have tests running as we speak, but from the initial data, he looks healthy. I only see corruption in a superficial way.
What does that mean?
I don't know. This is all new, but if he's like you, maybe Polaris is preventing total Hiss takeover. Or maybe this is just a new form of Hiss. We've already seen how it affects people in different ways.
Dylan told me he let the Hiss in. Does that change anything?
Voluntary conversion. I mean, hypothetically, that could affect the mental state post-corruption, as well as the extent of biological alteration. But again, this is new territory for me. I'll need time.
You won't have it. I'm gonna shut down this lie projector. That's how the Hiss are getting in. Once I close it, this should all be over.
Jesse, we don't know how this works. If you sever their connection to the source, it could cause a terminal chain reaction. Every Hiss-corrupted individual dead.
Better that than what Dylan is now.
I'm shutting it down. This has to end. Whatever happens, happens.
Okay, just let me know how I can help.
Thank you, Emily.
まあ、プロジェクターの電源切ると我々もどうなるかわからんけど、やるしかないってことか。
Hi, Jesse.
I wanted to talk to you about the crazy things I can do. My abilities. I get the sense that they're not very usual around here.
Well, usual and unusual aren't really benchmarks at the Bureau, but for some perspective, Director Northmore once used the floppy disk to send a bowling ball 6 yards through the air, and that was considered a huge deal. So compared to that, you are most certainly an outlier.
An outlier. I like the sound of that.
Have you learned anything about...
Only that he's definitely... Interestingly, the words of the Hiss incantation have an average... The most common word used 7. The next most common are through and time. It's very interesting.
I don't care. What about my brother?
Right. I got a little off. But strangely, his tissue samples all look healthy.
That's good news. Right?
I've been seeing these Darling presentations. Seems like he and...
So you noticed, when he recruited me out of college, he actually came to... He interrupted my physics course, and then marching down to the front of the class. He's been a showboat all his life.
Darling visited you?
He read a paper, came to recruit me for the... I accepted, and then spent years waiting. Whenever I ask about my access level, he just mumbles that it's temporarily...
I wonder who else Darling hid his work from. Marshall? Trench?
I should get going.
じゃあとりあえずここで終わるか。よし。じゃあ、この配信見る人がいるんでしたら、ドットボタンやバットボタン、チャンネル登録など、気が向けばお願いします。だんだん終盤に向かってきてるけど、ミッションがとにかく多いな。アンダーヒール博士もまだ探しきれてないしな。あとマネキンだな。 あとはこれか。ああ、メンテナンスでいるのか。と。よし。じゃあ終わるか。オートセーバーされてるよな。オッケー。大丈夫そうだな。よし。じゃあ終わるか。よし。じゃあ終了して。じゃあ失礼します。